Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the East Long Meadow girls varsity soccer team facing off tonight against West Springfield, I believe. And we just kicked off, and it immediately goes out of bounds. And we're going to have a throw-in here. There's West Springfield, right? There's LaCory in the back, holding on to it. That's to Michalski, over to Tallis. Tallis out to Kakovia. She tries to give a pass to it's Tallis again. LaCory on the right side. That'll go back to Michalski. Michalski gives it up. To LaFoulier, and that ball ends up going back out of bounds. That's Mantoni now with the goal kick. Can I have like a paper with the roster?
Yeah, you want to screenshot both?
I can't see the numbers from this far.
Carrying up midfield on the west side, back to East Long Meadow. East Long Meadow controlling the ball. West side comes out with the steal. Back to East Long Meadow.
Oh, west side carrying it up through the middle, and that'll be Hollis there with the clear, and now it's Smith on the left side trying to carry it up. That's back to Tallis in midfield. Tallis tries to make a move, and she can't. West Springfield going the other way now. And Roman attempting to defend. Nice block there. That kicks back out for a west side shot, and it's a save by Mantoni. So far, not much action. We'll see if either team can get something going here. Quick shout out to the seniors of East Long Meadow. That'll be Mantoni, Cantanzariti, Michalski, Kakovia, Wainwright, LaHoulier, LaCory, Smith, and Brown, as it is their senior night. Machowski is able to clear that ball. Looking for Cantanzariti, but she can't get there. Now Westside with an opportunity here. And Morneau is able to defend and give it out to Smith. Now Westside is able to gain control once again. And Kakovia steps up there, and she makes the play. Tallest now kicking it out to Morneau. Morneau with a nice pass to Smith. She can't get there. Morneau now trying to advance it. She has 2 on her, and that was going to go out of bounds, but she saves it. Smith now with control. Some nice ball movement there by East Meadow. She kicks it up, aimed towards Cantanzariti, and goes back West Springfield's way. Now number 5 on the west side tries to make something happen.
Foul call.
Yeah, should be. But now a foul is called. Kakovia will be there to take the free kick. Kakovia directs this towards LaHoulier. LaHoulier tries to make a play on it. It goes out of bounds. West Springfield here will have the throw-in. And that will once again go out of bounds. But Corey steps back to take the throw-in now. That's given to LaHoulier. Now Brown. Brown kicks it back to Machowski. Machowski to LaCory. LaCory with a nice move there. She tries to advance it but can't. Now it's Machowski moving upfield. Some nice moves there, but she's going to give it back to LaCory. LaCory with a nice pass up to Cantanzariti, who is almost able to get there for a nice advance. Now once again, Cantanzariti, another ball to her, but a little bit too far. Now West Springfield going the other way. And Machowski is able to stop that with an interception. Machowski moving it to the right side to LaHoulier. It's the Tallest. Tallest trying to give it to Cantanzariti. It's a little too far right. Now LaHoulier coming up to make a move. She tries to make a play on it. Now it's Tallest to LaCory. Now Cantanzariti. And a clear by West Springfield, where Machowski will once again step up. Some nice moves there by Cantanzariti. She steps it back to Morneau. Morneau with a quick pass to the right side. It was a little bit too short for LaHoulier. LaHoulier now is able to run for it after a second attempt. That'll be cleared out to LaCory. LaCory holding on. She tries to give it up. And a nice body there, but she will be called for it. And it will be a free kick for West Springfield. .33 minutes remaining in the first half. We have a 0-0 game so far. As LaHoulier now gains control up the right side. Now that's given to Brown. Brown making a move to the middle. She tries to give it to Cantanzariti, and it's just a little bit too outside for her to grab onto.
Westside goalie with the far kick up towards the middle. Westside keeps the ball.
Now Machowski will give it up to LaCory.
Corey fighting for it. She gets to keep it, pass it up. And Westside kicks it out of bounds.
Passes it to the middle. Nice little touch pass there. A shot from deep outside, man. Tony is easily able to handle that. She rolls it out to Morneau. Morneau with a quick pass to Roman. Roman with a chip pass out the right side to LeCoulier. And now West Springfield is trying to do something themselves. Hollis is able to shut that down with an interception. She's fighting for it, but it's going West Springfield's way after she's overwhelmed. Nice little pass there. And that seemed to have gone nowhere.
Out of bounds on West side. And Tony seems to bring the ball in.
She will be taking the goal kick. Kovia passes up to Ainsley Smith. That's intercepted, but that ends up going out of bounds off West Springfield. It'll be Morneau there to take it. And now, Summato's fighting for it, man. Tony is able to come out on that, and she's going to take a punt here, or she's going to, we'll see. Yep, she takes the punt, and she's going to try and advance it to midfield. That's LeCoulier on the right side. LeCoulier taps it back to LaCorey. LaCorey gives it back to her. Nice move there by Brown. As she moves it upfield. She's going to get it past midfield. Tries to give it to Cantanzariti, but it is intercepted. And now LeCoulier has it once again on the right side. She's going to give it back to, oh no, that went out of bounds. So that'll now be a throw-in for West Springfield, and they will see what they can do here.
I didn't see you guys play. Because Jan was playing, I always saw girls playing all the time. You know, you got two daughters.
And now West Springfield has an opportunity here, but that is played up on by maybe Michalski or Krakovia. I'm unsure which one. So now West Springfield has another throw, and they'll take that quickly. Trying to move upfield, but Tallis is there to make the play on it. She makes a nice pass to Smith. Smith trying to make a play on it. And it kicks back out. And now a nice through pass to the right side. And a shot from deep outside by number 1, Poe. And now Mantoni will be there to take the punt after that save. So far, not much from East Meadow, as we've usually seen all season. There's a bit of a slow start. Now it's going upfield, and that was a through pass directed towards Cantanzariti, and she is unable to receive it. It's now Brown making a nice little move at midfield to get it back out to Krakovia. Krakovia makes a move to the left. Now it's Roman. Roman gives it to Cantanzariti, and now Morneau is in a battle with it. It's going the other way. And Michalski with a nice play there. Michalski trying to make a move. And then it's stolen. And that ball will just go right back out to Mantoni. Quick weather update. It is 49 degrees here in East Palmetto. A little bit cold. And that punt will be saved by Roman with a nice touch, and it'll go out to midfield. Morneau now in a battle with it. Brown ends up with it. She gives it to Tallis. Tallis tries to give a quick pass to Cantanzariti, and that'll be cleared towards the West Springfield bench. So now, I believe Roman, will take the throw in. That's directed towards Morneau. It goes out towards West Springfield. And now it goes all the way back to Machowski and Kakovia who control it. That's Roman on the left side. She makes a nice move to the right. And she tries to give it out to the middle. Now it's LaCory making the play on it to Machowski. Machowski dribbling. That ball will end up out of. No, it will not. Hoolier saves that. Nice play there by Machowski. Given to Brown. So now Tallis will have it. She'll make a play up to LaHoolier. Now it's Brown making a pass back to Kakovia. She gives it up to Smith. Smith will make a move here. And she'll move it to the right side. And that'll be stolen. So now Kakovia there to play the ball. And she's able to get it. But it's stolen. So now West Springfield going up the right side. And Machowski is able to make a play on it there. Smith looking to make a move, and that just goes off the head of number 21 on West Springfield. That would be I don't think we have a 21 on this roster. Oh no, we do. Mia Conca. Okay.
I guess you got hit in the head.
So now Kakovia with the ball back in deep. She tries to make a play, and West Springfield number 5, Niam Ginty, gets tripped up. And that'll end up being a free kick, presumably, for West Springfield. As number 12 runs up to take it, Sophia Callahan. Callahan here with the free kick. She's far right side. Tough angle if she wants to take a shot on that. She tries to do a little pass to the middle, and Tia Tallis is able to make the great play on it, and it's going out to midfield, but it gets all the way back to Kakovia. Kakovia making a pass to Roman. That's touched up to Smith, and now Morneau has it. Morneau with a nice pass to Cantanzariti, but loses control, and it's going back now. And a nice little play, and it's a deep lefty shot from outside, and Mantoni is able to handle it. Still a 0-0 game. Not much has happened. And not much has happened for East Long offense so far as well. So now West Springfield is going the other way, and here's an opportunity, but Kakovia is able to clear that to the right side out to LaHoolier. And now it goes out of bounds. That'll be a West Springfield throw-in. That'll be a free kick after that throw-in. I'm unsure what happened. It might have been a handball. So now it's played up. And that'll go out of bounds off West Springfield. It'll be another throw-in. We have subs Abby Davis and I believe number 7, Bridget Jordan. And coming out is LaHoulier and Smith, I think. Yep.
You saw kids all left and right with a baby car. He was going nuts.
No, wait, what?
He told me to tell you.
Okay, well, all right. So then one of the
Freshmen. He saw 2 freshmen out.
So now LaCory will have the throw in after that ball is directed out of bounds. LaCory looks to Morneau. Morneau passes it back to Machowski. Machowski tries to make a play on it, ends up with LaCory. LaCory makes a body there, and she'll try and pass it upfield, and great play there. Now Cantanzariti with the ball in the middle. She passes it to Roman. Roman makes what was going to be a nice pass after that great defensive play by West Springfield. Now it's going to be a punt for West Springfield's goaltender. It goes short as it seemed to have gone off the side of her foot. And now Cantanzariti trying to make a play on it. And that's back out to Morneau. Tallis makes a play to the left side, a good pass. That's Abby Davis making a nice little play. She crosses it to the middle and ends up with nothing. But Morneau is actually able to defend a nice little cut move into the middle. She was able to split the defenders, but ends up going out of bounds. It'll be Roman with the throw in now. That once again goes out of bounds off a West Springfield defender. Roman taking the throw into Brown. Brown looking to cross the middle. A shot from outside. She was looking for top right. So now West Springfield will have a goal kick after it goes a little bit too right. So now West Springfield has control of it. They make a pass to the outside, which doesn't work out as it goes out of bounds. LaCory will immediately take that throw into Jordan. It goes back to LaCory. She makes a pass to the middle. And now Brown is there to make a play on it, but it gets cleared out to Tallis. Morneau to Cantanzariti with a nice pullback move. And she's able to once again gain control of it. Now Davis trying to play for that, but it's intercepted before she can get to it. It ends up back with Kakovia. Kakovia playing it to the right side. That'll be there for Jordan. Jordan trying to get through. And it ends up going back out to Tallis. Her pass is intercepted, but she's able to get it back and give it out to Machowski. Machowski gives it to Tallis. Tallis is going to play it to Morneau. But it's stolen, and it's now going West Springfield's way. An attempted through pass there. Ends up with Kakovia off a deflection. And now West Springfield is able to gain control once again after that clear. And now Mantoni comes out for the save. And another opportunity for West Springfield. And it goes off the post. And it goes across the goal line as nobody is able to get there to put it away. So Mantoni is still able to maintain her shutout so far after miraculously that didn't go in. Roman clearing it. Wow. I'm astonished that nothing went in there.
Yeah, that was a crazy play.
Initially, Mantoni with the big save, it I believe it ended up going off the crossbar and then it directed out to another West Springfield player who had a breakaway, and she tried to carry it to the outside and have a little patience to try and make Mantoni go down, but Mantoni was able to stay with it, and it went off the post the second shot, and then it went all the way along the goal line. And now Cantandrudi going the other way, and with a nice lefty shot, it goes just right of the goal post. So East Long Meadow almost able to turn around what was a huge goal opportunity against them into a goal opportunity for them. It'll be West Springfield now with the goal kick, and now Morneau is able to handle that, and that'll get out to Jordan. Jordan gives it to LaCory. Now Jordan with it on the right side, and she's trying to make a move to it, and it ends up going out of bounds. It'll go West Springfield's way for a throw-in. That will be played to the middle for number 18 on West Springfield, Reed. And now that ends up with Hollis. And Jordan tries to cross it to the middle, but it is grabbed by the goaltender. Now Michalski with the ball. She'll give it out to Davis. Davis cuts to the middle, and she's pushed down. So now West Springfield is able to start going the other way. Caroline Lukasic is here to make the play on it, and she just lets it go out of bounds so she can take the throw in. She fakes it to Davis and gives it to Morneau. Morneau holding on. She gives it back to Lukasic, and Lukasic is able to make a play out to Brown. And will end up going back to Caroline Lukasic for the throw-in. So now Michalski with a nice move to the outside, and she'll give it up to Brown. Brown handling it and giving it back to Lukasic. Lukasic trying to make a play on it before she's overwhelmed. Now Brown cutting across to the middle. She'll try and give a pass to the outside to Jordan, but it ends up in West Side's control. So now West Springfield going the other way. Michalski once again is able to make the play, and Kakovia is there to back her up. She's playing it up the right side, up to Jordan. It's now going the other way after an interception. But Tallis is able to gain control of it. Tallis is giving it up to Jordan. Jordan trying to make a play is overwhelmed by defenders. And that ball went out of bounds, I believe. So that'll be a throw-in for LaCory. And now a throw-in for, I'm pretty sure LaCory will once again take that. Yep. So another throw-in for LaCory. She'll give it to Cantanzariti. Cantanzariti back to LaCory. LaCory with a nice pass out to Michalski. Michalski gives it to Tallis. Tallis at midfield. She'll try and pass it to Davis. It's complete, and she tries to tap it to Morneau, but it's a little bit too far, and Tallis ends up with it on the outside again. And now Brown with a nice opportunity, and it's almost able to go in off a weird deflection, as the West Springfield goalie was going one way, and the deflection put it perfectly to the left side of the net for it to almost trickle in, but she's able to get there for a nice save. So now from the outside, I believe Haley Brown will be taking the corner kick. Long Meadow with their set play here. That'll be crossed to the middle, and it'll be a bit too far, so now Morneau will be there to try and make a play on it. And Hollis and Michalski getting back to make a play. West Springfield on the attack now. Tia with a nice defensive play there. And she'll now cut to the middle and try and give it out to Jordan. But the pass is intercepted, and now Jordan trying to make a play on it is overwhelmed by defenders. There's 11:50 remaining in the first half currently. West Springfield able to gain control of it. Tallis steals it. Tallis gives it out to Davis. Davis making a pass over to what was intended for Caroline Lukasic, but it was a little bit too behind her. So now Lukasic is able to gain control after that. And Kakovia with a nice little clear there out to Brown. That'll be given to Cantanzariti. Cantanzariti making a nice move there. She's looking to advance it. And a nice move there. Tries to give it to Brown, but she's not able to get there. It was just a bit too far. A nice play. And now Davis will take the throw over to Cantanzariti. Cantanzariti will touch it to the middle to Brown. Brown trying to carry it across. She'll touch it over to Jordan. Jordan will tap it out to Morneau. Morneau will give it to Tallis. Tallis over to Jordan. Jordan handling it on the right side. And that'll go out of bounds off West Springfield. And now West Springfield will have a throw in here. That'll go out of bounds off of West Springfield immediately, and it'll go back East Long Meadows way. So now Morneau gaining control on the near midfield, and that'll go all the way back out to Michalski, given to Kakovia. Morneau with a nice touch there, and she'll give it right back to Michalski. Michalski makes a play to Morneau. Morneau with the give and go back to Michalski. And now Michalski trying to carry it up. It goes a little bit too far right for her control and goes out of bounds. $9:28 remaining in the first half as that was thrown in. Hall is stepping up to make the nice defensive play there. And she tries to make a move, but it is kicked back out to West Springfield's midfielder. Now Tallis making the play over to Smith. Smith taps it to Lukasic. Lukasic makes a nice pass to Cantanzariti. Cantanzariti trying to advance it, but it's stolen, and now Cantanzariti in the battle. And that'll go out of bounds off of East Long Meadow. West Springfield with the quick throw, and it'll get back to Caroline Lukasic. Now Brown making a nice pass to the middle, directed towards Cantanzariti, who can't get a good touch on it there, and now it'll be back out to Tallis. Tallis making a pass to the middle, and Cantanzariti with a nice chip shot, and it almost goes in. And now Brown in the middle, and it's Smith with a shot on the left side. Several great scoring opportunities for East Long Meadow. Initially, a great chip shot by Cantanzariti to almost put it in. And now Michalski will end up with it deep on East Long Meadow's defensive territory. It'll be West Springfield with the ball at midfield now. They're playing it to the middle. And now Smith tries to pass it to the outside. The scramble for the ball here. And it'll end up with Morneau, who makes a play up to Brown or Cantanzariti. Cantanzariti in the middle fighting for it. And it'll get out to West Springfield. And Kakovia tries to step on there and is successful, and it ends up going out to Kakovia to Lukasic, and then it gets to Smith. Brown making a little pass to the middle to Cantanzariti. It's unsuccessful. Now West Springfield going the other way. Machowski there to defend. It's Morneau carrying it up the right side now. And she'll try to give a pass to Jordan.
Yeah, so the problem with high schoolers is I can't, like, no offense. No, can't rely on them. No, I can't drive. I can't give them a car to the studio. I need a college kid because I need them to care enough to be good at it. And I used to get interns at Westfield.
So now Smith on the left side trying to reach it.
He's doing a announcing gig in Boston for some
West Springfield now has a throw in here, and they will look to make something happen. Throw in is taken, and Cantanzariti is able to gather control immediately. She gives a nice pass to Brown. Brown trying to carry it up to the net, and it's touched away by a West Springfield defender. Lukasic here now with the throw in. She gives out to Brown. Mecha, who was, I believe, subbed in a few moments ago, I haven't seen her yet, is able to get it. It's given out to Tallis. Tallis to Morneau. Morneau trying to make a move with it. And now West Springfield able to gain control of it. And Tony coming out to make a play on it. And now it'll be some switching of possession, and Tallis will be able to give it back to Krakovia. Krakovia carrying it up the left side. Krakovia with a nice move there, and she's carrying it. She gives it to Cantanzariti. Cantanzariti making a nice through pass, and Brown is almost able to get to it.
You do that too, yeah. Like,
So now it'll be a throw in for East Meadow. And Lukasic is running out to it. It'll be another one. Lukasic gives it out to Smith. Smith tries to make a play to Brown, and it is turned over. And
it's like unnecessary, but it's just there.
you want to show them how to do it?
Yeah.
So now West Springfield is going the other way. It'll be able to get out to Krakovia. Krakovia gives it to the middle. That'll be to Tallis. Tallis taps it over to Morneau. Morneau plays it deep up the right side. It'll be a little bit too far.
Oh, East Meadow game possession. Oh, never mind. So, things we've noticed, Chad, throughout this game, a lot of back and forth action at the beginning of the game. We did notice a lot of heavy West Springfield offense.
Yeah, which is unlike East Meadow so far this season.
Absolutely. Last time these two teams played, I did get word from Luigi. The last time these two teams played, score was 1-0 East Longmeadow. Only goal scored by East Longmeadow was by Haley Brown, a 30-yarder, hit top corner. The only reason that they were able to pull out with a win.
See, usually I see people selecting their senior nights like off teams that they're gonna beat, but like no matter what. But tonight, it's just gonna be a good matchup. Still a 0-0 game. There's two.
They pick their senior night.
They choose which net or which matchup it's gonna be. So they have their set schedule, and then they usually just choose which game is gonna be their senior night. And usually
they should have done the Longmeadow one.
Yeah.
They play Longmeadow at home, but whatever. We're here, and I butchered the names.
So now it's on the right side with
Go
East
give
Long
that
Meadow,
to-
I believe more no.
Final 2 minutes of the half will be recorded off of rest time. Once again, final 2 minutes recorded on rest time.
So now West Springfield carrying it the other way, and Kakovia is successfully able to step up. And that ball will go out of bounds. So now West Springfield with a throw in. And that's given out. And West Springfield is now trying to make something happen. And Tony is able to step up there for the nice save from that deep kick. Ball is attempted to play up the right side. It'll go out of bounds off a West Springfield defender, and it'll be East Long Meadow here with the throw-in. Metro with it on the right side. She passes it up to, who is that? I can't read the number from this far.
Out of bounds on EL. West Side's throwing the ball back in.
Huh.
West Side with the ball, kicking it up the field.
Okay. I believe that's
East Long Meadow with the steal.
Jordan on the right side. I'm unsure though. So now that ball goes out to East Long Meadow. Caroline Lukasic. Caroline Lukasic tries to make a play to the middle. And now it's Cantanzariti with the lefty trying to put it in the net, but the goaltender for West Springfield is able to handle it.
Whistle call.
And that'll be the half, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back in 10 minutes. So join us for the second half of this game. It is still 0-0, and we'll have another 40 minutes coming up. Thank you. one is the worst. Back over one.
Like, I don't know why they don't allow us to use the actual equipment that they have.
It's an insurance liability, and the town needs to get off one sign off. So sign off. Also, it doesn't look good up there.
Welcome back. We are in the second half of this East Long Meadow versus West Springfield girls varsity soccer game, and we just kicked off. It's now Michalski with the ball on the right side. She gives it to LaCory. So far, it has been a 0-0 game, and there hasn't been a ton of action. There's been quite a few scoring opportunities, but it's been a back-and-forth game so far. It's now LaCory with the throw, and she gives it to Smith. Smith taps it to Morneau. Morneau tries to give it back to Smith, but it's a little behind her. It's going to be a throw-in for West Springfield. West Springfield now controlling. That's pass directed up the middle to their striker, and now Tony will gain control with it. The ball will end up going out of bounds, and it'll be Roman here to take the throw-in. Now East Long Meadow controlling. It'll be Morneau with the ball. She's passing it up to Smith. Smith trying to get there to make the play on it. It's now Morneau again. Pass it to Quintanzariti, and it'll go out. That's a deep chip shot, or maybe a cross to Brown. Either one almost worked out. And now it'll be cleared to the middle. East Long Meadow now gaining control. It'll be Tallis with the ball. She gives it up to Brown. Brown making a play to Morneau. Morneau has it now, and she gives it out to Smith. Tallis trying to get there before the interception. And Kakovia steps up there to take the ball away from West Springfield. Fight for the ball, and it ends up going out of bounds off an East Long Meadow defender. And now West Springfield has control of it. They just take a deep shot from the right side, just trying to put something on net, and it won't work out. Tony scoops it up there and punts it out to Smith, and a missed touch makes that ball go out of bounds. So now West Springfield with a free kick on the outside after that play. And that'll be played to the middle by number 12, Sophia Callahan. And Mantoni will scoop it right up and clear it out to LaHoulier. LaHoulier tries to play a head ball on it, but it just squeaks by. And West Springfield now trying to make play on it. Tallis is able to steal it. She tries to play it to Smith, but it's short. And now Michalski will be back to defend it. She tries to take it up herself, and it isn't able to. And now Morneau is trying to make a play on it. It gets out to Cantanzariti. Cantanzariti carrying it past midfield with speed. She gives it a great through pass to Haley Brown with a shot, and it's saved. A great through pass and a great save after that shot.
Again, that 3-1 they had there.
Oh, no number?
So now It'll be a corner kick for Haley Brown. And she will look to cross that to the middle. It's a bit too far, and Tallis will be back to make a play. Tallis tries to cross it to the middle, and it ends up going out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick now for West Springfield goaltender. So now it ends up with Cantanzariti off that goal kick, and it's stolen, and it gets back to Michalski. Michalski makes a play to LaCory. LaCory tries to get a touch on it, and it goes out of bounds. And now West Springfield with a quick throw in here. Michalski there to receive after that missed header, and once again goes out of bounds. This time throw in for East Meadow. LaCory there back to play that clear. LaCory taps it over to Michalski. Michalski back to LaCory, and it gets to the middle, and Michalski makes a play on it. But now a through pass, and they will be called offside after that pass, or the prior pass. So now it'll be a free kick for East Meadow. Kukovia will be back to take it. She plants it next to Morneau's feet. And Morneau trying to make a play upfield, but is stolen. And now West Springfield is going the other way, and that pass is just a bit too far. It'll go out of bounds for a throw-in. LaCory's set to take the throw-in. She gives it to Smith. It's back to LaCory, but it goes out of bounds.
High school for sure. There's kicks on that old.
Would you ever replace it every? No, maintenance maybe, but not like.
So now LaCory will end up with a throw-in. She gives it to LaHoulier. LaHoulier out to make a play on it. That'll go out of bounds.
Where they put it.
Well, these. I'm pretty sure that's what they can't even build. You can't even have the school up.
And Paul is there to make a play up the left side. That'll be too far, and it'll go out of bounds. So now West Springfield with a quick throw-in. West Springfield touching it up the right side and trying to control there, but can't hold on. It's Brown and Cantanzariti with the ball now. Cantanzariti carrying it across the middle. She'll tap it to LaHoulier. LaHoulier with an opportunity, but West Springfield's defender is just a bit too fast. LaHoulier is able to garner control once again, and it ends up with Morneau. And LaCory plays it to Tallis in the middle. Tallis with a nice move. Tallis tries to tap it to Brown, but it's a bit too far. And now Kukovia will step up to play that clear. And it'll go West Springfield's way after they call some sort of foul there. I believe that was on Kukovia. And West Springfield number 12, Callahan, will take it. She plays it deep. And an opportunity for West Springfield is quickly taken away. And that ball will be attempted to clear out to Smith, but it goes out of bounds. So now West Springfield takes their throw-in, and it's stolen, but gets back in their control. Morneau makes a nice play on that. LaCory taps it over to LaHoulier. LaHoulier tries to give it up to Morneau, and now LaHoulier is overwhelmed by defenders. LaCory holding on. She plays it up the right side, and that ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a West Springfield throw-in here. Now Michalski will step up there. She tries to give it to Cantanzariti. It goes off of her back. And it's out to the East Long Meadow bench now, and it'll be an East Long Meadow throw-in, but there will be subs taken first. Jordan comes in for LaHoulier, and now LaCourty takes that throw-in directed towards Jordan. And that will be played out of bounds by West Springfield. LaCourty will have another throw-in to take. That throw-in will be intercepted and placed out of bounds by a West Springfield defender. And once again, LaCourty will have a throw-in. She'll play that to Jordan. Jordan in a battle for it, and that'll just be tapped out of bounds. Presumably for a throw-in for LaCourty. There'll be 4 throw-ins in a row. So now Hollis is able to get to that midfield, but a missed touch ends up in West Springfield's possession. It's played upfield, but Michalski is there to intercept it and play up to the left side to Smith. Smith with a nice move to get to the middle and give it to Morneau. Morneau tapping it out to the right side. She'll play it up to Jordan. Jordan controlling. Jordan taps it back to LaCourty. LaCourty plays it to the middle, but it is intercepted. And now he's somehow back in defense. Michalski is able to get control. Michalski plays it to the middle to Brown. Brown trying to make a move here in the middle. She makes a nice touch pass to Cantanzariti. Cantanzariti looking upfield. And it's stolen. So now West Springfield's going the other way. West Springfield crosses midfield. And then a through pass to the left side, but Kakovia is too fast and is able to gain control and pass it out to Morneau for a nice clear. But that ball is stolen. West Springfield with an opportunity here. And they will take a shot. It is wide right, and Mantoni scoops it up. Still a 0-0 game, 27 minutes remaining in the second half. And that ball will be cleared to midfield. Someone West Springfield competing for the ball here. That was probably a call, but nothing. And they will play on. That is played up the right side by Jordan. It's Brown in a race now. Brown almost able to use her speed to get there, and she forces. No, all right. That was definitely out of bounds off West Springfield, but they will call it a goal kick. And that is short and almost taken upfield by East Long Meadow. Michalski is able to play up on it off the clear. Now West Springfield carrying back with it. West Springfield crosses midfield. East Long Meadow overwhelms them. And it'll be Cantanzariti with a nice play. Over to Morneau. Morneau touches it back to her. Cantanzariti with a nice roll move to the left. And it'll end up going out of bounds. And it'll now be a throw-in for East Long Meadow. East Long Meadow finally ready to take the throw in here. That'll be directed towards Smith. Smith making a nice play, is able to get by 2 defenders, but is finally overwhelmed. Smith gains control of it again, and it's out to, can't catch the number here, but a deep shot from the left side. I believe that was Morneau. Could be mistaken. Yeah, I am mistaken. Huh. Oh, that's Roman. So now Hollis with the ball. Hollis playing it to the right side to Jordan. Jordan taps it over to the middle to Cantanzariti. Cantanzariti making a nice play to LaCorey. LaCorey holding on, gives it to Jordan. Jordan here trying to make a play, and it'll just go out of bounds. And LaCorey, no, Jordan will step up to take this throw in. Jordan plays it to Morneau. Morneau tries to make a play on it. Something is called on her, and now the referee will call her over for a little meeting. Probably a warning. No card is pulled from the referee's pocket, so that is good news for East Long Meadow. 23 minutes remaining in the second half. That ball is cleared out to the middle. Morneau is trying to make a play on it now. Hollis is able to step up and make the defensive play. Hollis gives it to Cantanzariti. Cantanzariti plays it to the right side to Jordan. Jordan with a nice little pass to Brown, but it is intercepted, and it's going the other way. Able to get by Michalski, but Michalski is able to recover and make a great defensive play and give it to Kukovia. Kukovia playing it up the middle. And it'll end up with West Springfield. Now Brown with it at midfield. Brown to Jordan with a nice pass. Jordan has an opportunity to cross it here. She'll make a move. And she tries to cross it. That'll go out of bounds off of West Springfield, bringing up a East Long Meadow corner kick. Great opportunity for East Long Meadow here. That'll be Cantanzariti who will take it from the outside. Cantanzariti crosses it to the middle, and a header, and it's on net, but it is garnered up by the goaltender of West Springfield. And she punts it to midfield. Hollis with a nice head ball, and that'll get out to Brown. Brown to Jordan. Jordan passes it back to Brown. Brown tries to do a give and go, but it is stolen, and Hollis once again able to step up and make a defensive play. It'll be Cantanzariti with the ball after that pass. She tries to take a shot from outside, and it goes left of the net. So it'll bring up a goal kick for West Springfield with 21 minutes remaining.
But I'm being his girlfriend, so I'm gonna have it.
Goal kick is taken, and West Springfield is able to cross midfield.
Stepmom works there, and I like deal with
And that ball by Michalski will be deflected off a West Springfield head. West Springfield able to start going the other way now. Michalski with a great defensive play to put it out of bounds. This will bring up a West Springfield corner kick. West Springfield now has a corner kick. It's taken, played to the middle, and They're unable to get a shot off, so now it's Jordan defending. She makes a great pass out to Cantanzariti. It's a one-on-one with Brown, but she isn't able to receive that pass. But she's now able to control it and make a play out to Cantanzariti, and she will get a call there for a 30-yarder free kick. I believe it'll be Brown taking it. We'll see if she can repeat her last 30-yarder that won them the game against West Springfield last time. No, it will be Brown off that fake shot, and she plays it to the left side of the net, but it is saved. That'll be a throw-in for East Long Meadow. Roman able to play it upfield to Cantanzariti, and Cantanzariti is pushed out of bounds, and it'll be a free kick for East Long Meadow after that play.
How do you feel about you guys having the more minutes practices? See, man. I thought they'd allow ladies. It is what it is, man. I thought they'd allow like the athletes that are at least playing to not have them on, but if you're on the bench, if we can't do it in school, there's no way to win it. No. Maybe look once again.
So that goal kick will be played out to midfield. It'll be Tallis now with the ball. Tallis plays it to Brown, and that'll be back out to Roman. Roman will try and take a high shot at it out to out to the center, and
Oh, I thought it was gonna win.
a shot from outside by Brown is almost able to sneak by, but it's a little bit too left. It'll now be a goal kick for West Springfield. So now that's Davis trying to make a play to Morneau. Morneau is able to get to it with speed. Gives it to Brown. Brown taps it back to Morneau. Morneau with a nice cross. An opportunity for East Long Meadow there is shut down as Cantanzariti can't put it away. Just a bit too far, and it'll go out of bounds to the right of the corner post, or the corner flag, and it'll be a goal kick for West Springfield. That is immediately intercepted, but they're not able to control it, and it'll be going the other way for West Springfield, who tries to make a play on it, but it just goes out of bounds. Roman passing it over to Cantanzariti. Cantanzariti tries to make a play on it, but it is deflected out of bounds. Roman with another throw in here. She tries to play it to Cantanzariti. Once again, it is deflected out of bounds. And another ball is played to Cantanzariti, and this time it is able to stay in. And it will actually end up going out of bounds again. So here, Roman will take another throw in.
Yeah, so then
It doesn't matter because
I
0
don't know.
0.
It's what McGee said.
No, if it's 0 0.
Play to Cantanzariti. Cantanzariti trying to direct it towards Smith. Now it's Tallis with the ball. Tallis plays it up. Tallis holding on at midfield. She tries to play it to Brown, but it's not fast enough, and it'll be a turnover, but Michalski steps up for a nice defensive play. It'll be Kakovia with the ball. Kakovia plays it up the left to Roman. West Springfield with the ball now. That is deflected out of bounds off Cantanzariti. So now West Springfield with that throw, and it ends up going out of bounds off Cantanzariti again. They immediately go back to make the same play, and they get through this time. But that time, interesting call by the referee there. That time, I'm not sure who was able to step up there. Maybe Kakovia. Yeah, it was Kakovia able to step up there. She gets called for it, and it'll now be a free kick from the outside. They'll take the kick. That's directed towards the middle. Tallis is able to get a head ball on it. Now Davis fighting for it. She's able to deflect that out of bounds. 14-15 remaining in this still 0-0 game. Salmona trying to make something happen in these last 15 minutes. They have been controlling pretty well in the second half. A lot of opportunities for them at the end of the first half as well. So now, a goal kick. Mantoni plays it to Morneau. Morneau with the ball gives it to Brown. Brown makes a play to Morneau, but it's a little bit behind her after that deflection. And now Machowski will step up to make the defensive play. Morneau with the ball. Morneau plays it up the right side to Brown. Brown with an opportunity here. She plays it across the middle. And she'll take a lefty shot from outside, and she will be taken down. She's slow to get up. And that was an aggressive play by that West Springfield defender. Ends up working out for her. Brown able to get up, fortunately. And Mantoni will step up to make that kick far past midfield. Roman with the ball. She plays it up. That'll go out of bounds. And a sub will be made for West Springfield.
It's like a basketball, man. You gotta get the thing, you get a little, you see nothing is happening, you get a little pit talk. And then you give them some wisdom words. And prayer, and go with it. Prayer. And go with it. Because you're going back and forth, Yeah, something
That thrown is intercepted now. And West Springfield trying to make a play here, but is overwhelmed by Roman. Morneau gains control. She makes a play to Davis. Davis with a pass up to Brown. That is cleared out by West Springfield. And now an opportunity for West Springfield, but it's a 1-on-2, and those strong center backs are able to make a play on it. And that will be a through pass made by Brown. But Cantanzariti was not quite able to get through, and it'll be grabbed by the goaltender, and it'll now be going the other way. And dangerous play there, so it ends up working out. Roman with the ball on the left side. She tries to give it to Cantanzariti. And Tony steps up on that. She'll punt it. And now Hollis is able to make the defensive interception there. And Morneau is able to deflect that. West Springfield controlling here. And East Meadows finally able to get the ball. Roman plays it far up the left side, aimed towards Smith. 10 minutes remaining in the second half of this game. It'll be a free kick for East Long Meadow. Hollis with the ball. Hollis makes a move to the left side. She tries to play it up to Cantanzariti, but it is deflected, and now West Springfield is going the other way. West Springfield crossing it, and an opportunity here, but they can't capitalize. They're able to garner control on the left side, though. Davis with the play to Brown. Brown with a great clear. Smith in a race. And that ball will just go out of bounds. That was definitely out of bounds, yeah. So now it'll be LaCory with the ball. And a timeout will be called, I believe, by East Long Meadow. 8:48 remaining. It is still a 0-0 game. And it'll be a throw-in for East Long Meadow coming up. We'll be back.
Yeah, I bet you those are sold out. I thought you went to
LaCory now with a throw-in after that timeout. There's 8:48 remaining. Still a 0-0 game on East Long Meadow's senior night. LaCory immediately tries to play it to Smith, but it's stolen, and now Roman will be able to try and make a play on the left side, and that'll end up going out of bounds. It'll be Roman now with the throw-in. She plays it to Cantanzariti quickly, and East Long Meadow now in a battle, but West Springfield able to come out with it. That is cleared out to Kakovia. Kakovia makes a play upfield on the left side. That pass cannot get through, and it'll be deflected out of bounds for an East Long Meadow throw-in. Smith crossing it to Brown. Brown trying to make a play on it, can't, and it'll be directed back out to Tallis. Tallis plays it to Morneau. Brown gets it. Brown trying to make a move on with it. It'll be back out to LaCory. LaCory will play it over to Tallis. Tallis gives it to Roman. Roman plays it up the left side. It'll be back out to Kakovia. Kakovia with the ball. She gives it to Roman. That'll go out of bounds for a West Springfield throw-in.
Get one blue T-shirt and just paint your face. And then you get to wear a white tee. So you have.
So now Brown receives that punt, and Morneau tries to do a little through pass on the right side. It'll go out of bounds. And LaCory will end up with the ball. She tries to pass it to Davis. Can't get through. LaCory will have a throw-in now. LaCory to Brown. Brown plays it up the center. Now it'll end up with Michalski. Michalski will tap it over to LaCory. LaCory will look to make a play. LaCory taps it to the middle to Tallis. Tallis at midfield. She makes a pass directed for Roman. Roman comes out to make a play on it before it goes out of bounds, and West Springfield will direct it out of bounds themselves. And now East Salmetto trying to make a play, but it goes out of bounds. West Springfield throwing. That is cleared out. Tallis receiving. And now Morneau comes out to defend. Can't get it. West Springfield with the ball at midfield. That pass is a bit too far. Brown has control. Tries to play it to Davis, but it is intercepted. And now West Springfield able to save it from going out of bounds. Michalski stepping up to make a play on it. She's trying to carry it up the right side with speed. And that goes out of bounds off of West Springfield. LaCory will have the throw in here. LaCory plays it to Brown. Brown with a head ball to advance it. And now that'll force. That'll be a goal kick, actually. I thought that went out of bounds off West Springfield. The ref says otherwise, so oh no, they'll call a free kick. Okay. That makes more sense. Free kick for West Springfield. It'll be Tallis trying to make the defensive play there. Let's play it up the middle. Kakovia back to get that ball. Roman passes it to the middle to Tallis. Tallis with a nice move. Tallis gives it to Roman. Roman holding it past midfield. She directs it up the left side towards Smith. Now Davis with the ball. And now almost an opportunity for East Salmetto if Brown was able to get there. So it'll be a throw-in for West Springfield. I don't know. That's a timeout taken by West Springfield in the final 5 minutes. It is still a 0-0 game. We are in the second half. And we will be back in a few moments. We are back. We will have a West Springfield throwing here. After that timeout, there's exactly 5 minutes remaining in this 0-0 game. Throwing is taken, and East Meadows trying to take over here. That'll be cleared all the way out to Kakovia. Kakovia able to clear it into midfield, but West Springfield now with the ball. Hollis gets back to make the play. Smith tries to reach it before it goes out of bounds, but he's unable to reach it. Now West Springfield throw-in. That'll be quickly played in, and it'll be a throw-in for East Meadow now. Roman there to take it. Roman plays it to Michalski. Michalski running up to try and get a foot on it, and the West Springfield player is knocked over. It'll be a free kick now. I don't. Is the clock supposed to be running? Or
Yeah,
is
they're
it
keeping it on the floor.
So now Mantoni able to scoop that up. Mantoni punts it right to Brown. Brown with a missed touch, and Kakovia is able to step up on that. West Springfield playing a high ball to the center. Morneau steps out on that. It'll be Kakovia with the ball now. She plays it just out of bounds. Safe play there for a West Springfield throw and to settle things down. Tallis able to defend. She tries to play it up to Cantanzariti. It's a bit too left for her. And now it'll go all the way back to Roman. Roman with play right over to Mantoni. Mantoni with a... Oh, no, that'll be a throw-in. All right. It was West Springfield now with a throw-in here. West Springfield trying to make a play. Michalski is able to step up on that. Still a tie game. Only a few minutes remaining. Is on referee's time. So if I had to guess, we're a little bit over 2 minutes remaining. East Meadow is called for that. It'll be Morneau called for a foul, and it'll be West Springfield with a free kick at about midfield. That'll be played up immediately, and Roman goes to take it, and Smith sends the ball to the right. Brown with an opportunity, plays a through ball to Cantanzariti, but it's a bit too far for that opportunity for East Meadow. West side goalie is able to scoop it up, takes the punt. This time it goes far, and Hollis is almost able to scoop it up there. It'll be going East Meadow's way now. Cantanzariti with a nice play there. She gives it over to Brown. Brown trying to dribble here. It's stolen from her, and they will, I believe, call the game there. Yes, they will. So they'll call the game there. It'll be a tie on East Meadows senior night versus West Springfield. Thank you for joining us on LCAT. Have a good night.